What's going on, everybody? Doc here. Gamer guys, back again. MTG Arena action. Gonna try out this Arena Direct here for some Duskmourn. This is my last chance. I have gone through 3 already. One pretty good deck, one not so great draft, one draft that I thought was actually going to be pretty decent, and we picked up a couple of wins, and then just ran into 2. I mean, dang near standard level decks. It felt like these are always really tough events, very tough events. There's a lot on the line, not inexpensive to get in here and see what you can get going. But I will tell you, sometimes it's tough to swallow. All right, so we got Enduring Vitality here, which is pretty interesting. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Bookworm. This card is just so good, I think. Blue-green has a lot to do. We'll look for the manifest thing. We've tried this already, and this was actually my best performing deck up to this point, and I didn't even have a Bookworm. So let's see how else we can put this together. Our options here are Verge. We wanted to splash into black. Apparition, Emergence. I'm going to take the Monstrous Emergence here. I really do feel like removal is extremely important here. So good tempo removal and just good clean answers for things is going to be important. Ooh, now we have a good one here. Under the Skin is really interesting. This is just a good pack for us all the way around. Fear Falling is actually really nice. Centipede is great. But I think we take the Under the Skin just to keep fitting into our Manifest theme here. We get to Manifest Dread and then return a permanent card from graveyard to our hand. This can be quite helpful. We're going to need to look out for threats around every corner. But you know what? Unnerving Grasp is really good for us. We get the Manifest Dread off of this, but threats around every corner and a Growing Dread. And obviously, if we find like another Bookworm and a few other good removal spells like Unable to Scream, Meat Locker, we'll be kind of on the lookout for. Obviously, if we can get any good top-end creatures, any of the big mythic overlords, specifically the green one would be fantastic, or the blue one. Flood Pits would be great for this deck. But we'll have to hope in our packs to have some of that. But we'll see. These colors seem to be generally pretty open, or the packs are a little bit heavy in these colors. Both of those things could be true. Ooh, okay, so this isn't a great pack. I'm going to take the Get Out. This one's really rough. That one was pretty bad. Get Out is fine. This is absolutely a card we could play. Consider it a removal spell for a creature or enchantment. Double Blue's a little tough, but it makes sense for what it's able to do. And we can also bounce some things back to our hand, so we can kind of replay them to get some value. Not a terrible play if we have nothing else to do with this late. But hopefully we can find a few payoffs for that. We'd need some ETB effects to make that feel pretty good. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. Altenac. Or a Branch Snapper. I'll take the Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. Again, we're just going to kind of get our removal out of the way here, I guess. Well, not really. I mean, Unnerving Grasp, Emergence, Stay Hidden. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. And Unable to Scream and a Meat Locker would round that out really nicely. And then hopefully we can find some good blue and green creatures. A couple of the other manifest payoffs like Cryptid Inspector. A couple of other things there would be pretty good. I will take a Branch Snapper here. That is totally fine. Actually, a really good creature too, Manifest. Because late, get a block, punch in for 7 trample damage potentially, or whatever reduction in defense we're facing. I'm going to take the Flesh Burrower here, although Twist Reality is actually kind of interesting. I'll take the Flesh Burrower here. I actually think this is a good creature. And that's something, again, that we want, and I wouldn't mind manifesting this. Block with this, flip it. I will definitely... they are good enough to take 2 of them. A couple of creatures here. Those are not bad. This can also help to push in some damage too, giving something else death touch as well. It's pretty nice. I am going to take... I almost want to take the Seize from Slumber. I really don't know if I want to splash that. I'll take the Apparition. I think we have pretty decent removal. Apparition's good, just a good flying vigilance creature. Also, 3 toughness is great for any counter manifest that we run into. So that's not nothing. Ooh, this one's an interesting one. I'm gonna take the Fear of Falling. Great top end creature. Really, really good. I feel like blue, I feel like our direction is decently open at this point. I'm gonna take, I'll take the long neck here. Not a bad attacker. Not a bad blocker. Definitely a card we could cut if we need to. There's a Prowler. Probably don't play the Prowler. All right, let me see a good rare here. Whoa. Wow. Wow. All right. Can't take Dalgavoth, unfortunately. I think with what we're doing, Cryptid Inspector would be great, but I'm going to take a Coordinated Clobbering. Now, a couple of the survival creatures get opened up here, which is pretty nice. Now, Patchwork Beastie is really interesting, but I'm going to take the Centipede. I already have a Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, so let me take the Centipede here. Help to fix her mana, Delirium. We're going to manifest enough that makes sense. I'm not seeing a ton of rooms. I'd like to see some rooms, please. Or better yet, I'll see a Paranormal Analyst, as we are manifesting. So again, Cryptid Inspector here. We do want to look out for 1 or 2 of those. Defiant Survivor would be great. You know what? Glimmer Burst is actually not bad either. Root-Wise Survivor is okay. I'm going to take the Glimmer Burst. Lakeside Shack wouldn't have been bad either. Being able to draw some cards here, make a little blocker. End step, this is pretty nice. Okay, here I think I just Piranfly. Should be able to punch in some damage. Keep her curve nice and low. Tales of Tamiyo. Mill 2 cards. Draw a card. Nah, that's not good. It's really either another Apparition or Frantic Strength. I'll take another Apparition. I don't know if we play both of these, though. I'll take a Glimmerlight here. Not a bad splash card. Not going to play the Central Elevator. Banish from Sight's interesting, but I'm just going to take another Centipede here. Now, our options for splashing are a little bit more open with the Centipede. Don't think there's a direction we'd want to go with that. Underwater Tunnel or Wary Watchdog. I'm going to take the Tunnel here. Manifesting is really good for us. I do like this early on. So that's a nice one. Good way to sink some mana as well. I think I could take a Twist Reality here. Over just a Manifest Dread. Act as a removal spell or let us do some fun things. Potentially. I will take the Vanish here. I'll take an Anthropede, although I don't know if I play that. A Bear Trap. Alright, last pack. Let's get a couple of good rips here at the start. I guess I got a Tale of Tamiyo. Unstoppable Slasher. Is that good enough for a splash? This card is amazing. We'll see. Another Stay Silent. Another Under the Skin. I actually really like this in our deck. I'm going to take the Inspector here. Like, Unwilling Vessel's good. Clobbering and Fungus are good. Twist Reality. These are all options. We could look at doing Final Vengeance here if we wanted to splash for black. Murky Sewer would be a great grab as well. I don't think I want to do that, though. I think I want to keep this pretty clean. And I'm pretty good on removal, and I'm just not going to do a ton with Unwilling Vessel, I think. So, Inspector it is. I think for this pack, I just take the Lakeside Shack. Stocked Researcher is fine. But I will just shore up our mana here. I already have a Monster's Emergence. How am I looking here? 13 and 11. I think maybe just another Branch Snapper. It's either that or Key Bearer. I really don't have... I will do the Key Bearer. I think flying is going to be important for us. Trying to push in some damage. I'll take a Fear, although I don't think I play that. I think the deck is probably pretty close to how it's going to be. Moldering Gem, I think, actually fits in our deck pretty well. Okay, this is just a Wary Watchdog, absolutely. This is an interesting one. I'm going to take the other Wary Watchdog. I really do like Horrid Vigor here. I think we got some good options. If I could just see one more Inspector, I would feel really, really strong about this. Because I really do think our removal's pretty good. Like, to the point I probably don't even play the Get Out. I will take the Unwilling Vessel here. We do have a handful of enchantments, so... be okay. Alright. This feels like it is decent. We've got some of the good uncommon payoffs. Anything in here that I generally want to grab? Nope. Take a look at the removal here. That's technically a removal spell. 16 creatures, 12 non-creatures. I pretty well like all of my creatures. I think we could probably do without one erratic. I think I could do without the Glimmer Burst, actually. Probably the Vanish from Sight. I think we're close here. Thinking maybe it's just one Watchdog. How am I finishing this game? Really Fear Falling, Branch Snapper, and then just being able to manifest and push damage through. This lets me return a couple of permanents, which is pretty nice. I think so. I think maybe it's just a Watchdog. 14, but we're making essentially 1, 2, 3... potentially 4, 5, 6 manifest creatures. We got some decent payoffs here with the Analyst, the Bookworm. Our top end's not fantastic, but it's, I think, okay enough. I don't think there's much else I'd want to play here. Got some good flying creatures. Yeah, let's give this a go. We'll give it a go. Uh-oh. This might be a hard deck for us to deal with. They go really quickly here. Yeah, I'll force cycle this just because I can under the skin that back. I'd rather them shoot this. If they have a removal spell. Yeah, I'll take the block. That's fine. You need to jump scare it or turn it inside out, sure. Alright with that. Man, they ripped a land off of that. That's my luck. All right, well. We'll just go here with it. Gonna outvalue them a little bit. I am not blocking. I'll take my branch snapper back. They attack with the most valuable? Like, I think I just take this, right? Do I want to just take the 5? Because I can unnerving and deal them. Yeah, I'm not going to block. I'm okay with this. If you can give it hexproof, that's pretty good. Yeah, god dang it. Oh, and then it fizzles. That's a blowout for me. Because I was going to be able to manifest Dread, be able to punch in for a pretty good amount of damage. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I'll keep that. If they can kill this. Rough shape. I gotta find an answer for this thing. That ain't it. That is not it, man. That friendly ghost staying on the battlefield is really tough for me. I mean, I have to do this. Good game. Ooh, that was tough. That not being able to get the manifest off that unnerving grasp was really rough. I'll try this. We got a little 2-3-4 curve here. Be pretty decent. Well, with a little tempo play there. See if I'm about to get countered here. Yep. Thought about trying to play around it, but I don't have a really good option to do that. If I draw another land here, I can double spell, so this is exactly what we're gonna do. Just try to punch in the air here. I'm gonna grab, go Centipede here. Grab a forest. We'll go Watchdog. Surveil forest away. Then where are we at here? Got sorcery creature land. We'll just play it all out. That's what we got, folks. And what we're going to do is we're going to push with the Flesh Burrower and the Watchdog. Trapped in the screen. Probably a Flesh Burrower or the Piranha Fly. Burrower. Yep. It's a good play. We will make them find an answer for this. A second Flesh Burrower is going to be pretty good. That was not a terrible draw. Curse Windbreaker shuts down Piranha Fly, which is unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna need like a removal spell here. Vanish from sight, something to bounce something. Although full on attack, have to wear a Watchdog here. See what they do. I think we just have to pressure. Now, if they have like what do you call it, to destroy it or whatever, which might be the case. Yeah, Seize from Slumber. Yep. Still a good target for that. I can't draw this. I'm going to play Under the Skin, so makes that a 3/3. now. We might just be able to get enough tempo here. Oh my gosh. Well, that's actually not terrible. So here's what's interesting. If I Monstrous Emergence, Spineseeker Centipede against the Shepherding Spirits, and then attack with Flesh Burrower and put Death Touch on the Spineseeker Centipede. I don't know if I want to do that, though. But I think I do. Okay, gotta either hope they brick again or find a removal spell. I've turned through a lot of my deck, though. I do have a Vanish from Sight still. I'm not going to block. Let you draw. May have just given them the answer. Oh, Ton of Surveil is really good. It's really good. You're falling. It can stay alive. That was a really good draw. There we go. Okay. We found a way to grind it out. This isn't bad, with Fear Falling in the hand with Monstrous Emergence. Need a second blue source, please. I'll let you know that's coming, that's fine. We're ways off from it anyways, and I want to get the Glimmer out of here. Now we are not that far off from it. I'm absolutely taking this trade. Yep. The tempo play I needed, I think. Long neck. No. That's all right. I'll be able to get Cryptid Inspector here. Out of range. Ah, you might be able to 2-for-1 me here. Yes, he's from Slumber, sure. Fine. Do I attack? Yeah, I think we attack here. Sure. They again. That's fine. Good part is I can flip Unwilling Vessel and then Moldering Gym. Cryptid Inspector gets really big at that point. Sure. They just get some blockers. That's totally fine. I'll take a blue source. 2, 6, 5, and 6, 7 vigilance attackers. Very nice. Yep, gain some life. I get a 4/4. That seems pretty good. It's a 6/6. Woo! I don't think Twitching Doll is going to do it for you. Two flyers might be a little too tough. That's what we're hoping, at least. You never know, though. Fear of immobility? Okay. Okay, you got another one? Sure. You got another... Good game, friend. All right. The Flyers, closing it out. We'll take it. All right. We got Bookworm and Fear. I think we're going to take this. Stay hidden, stay silent. It's a pretty good draw. I think we just run Bookworm out here. Probably Piranha Fly, right? This next turn I can Watchdog. You know what? I had a feeling this was coming. Oh, that's so rough. I could have played around that, I guess. Well, Watchdog, see what we got here. I don't need the land. Can do this. Monster Submergence into Centipede here is okay. Especially if they try to attack and offer the trade. No, I don't. Yeah. All right. We're just going to lock this down then. See what they have for this. They don't have anything I'm feeling pretty decent. Sure. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's tough. I have ways to get rid of this, though. I think we end the turn. I want to get into a little race situation here. I can always Manifest Dread They don't play anything I can manifest dread. Get some additional power on the battlefield because they're absolutely attacking. Yeah, just counter that. That was a good sequence. Because again, they can attack here now. Now we're going to kind of gum the board up. Vicious Clown, okay. Vicious Clown doesn't profitably block Spine Seeker, though. Sure. Wow. Oh, they can't play it. Absolutely. That was pretty well perfect. That was pretty perfect. That was a pretty perfect draw, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. I mean, I have to do this, right? I have to block each one of these. I think the smart play is this. Right, and then I get to get this back. Now, if they have another one of those, that could be really interesting. But I have the ability to just keep running threats here, and then I can unnerve and grasp anything that gets in the way. And then that gets the value out of the weight room by drawing the creature, so... Woo! Hold it out. That was a good one. Okay. I am good with this. Oh, I I am less good. I'm less good just because this is the type of deck that can really punish me. Takes me a little bit to get running. Sure. Whew, that's tough. What do we want to do here? You know what I do? I push this back. Manifest Dread this. Shoot that. That feels pretty good. That felt like a pretty good turn. Fear of Falling is very good. We just want to do this and get a forest. Okay, I need an answer to their Fear of Falling. I feel like if I can answer the Fear of Falling, yeah, this is gonna get double strike. This is pretty bad. Yeah, I need an answer to this Fear of Falling. Yeah, I guess good game. Like, what? I mean... the amount of games I have played trying to do this event where I run into... Like, granted, we were slow. Our deck is a little slow getting off the ground. We needed to get the 3 mana, and then we're kind of just like doing one thing at a time up until we get in this range where we can get to 6 mana. That last turn, we were able to double spell for the first turn, which was pretty good. You know, using the Coordinate and Clobbering, that had been a little early, but that was a mana-efficient play to get a 5/3 off the battlefield. If that would have turned into getting double strike, I'm also just as equally screwed there. Although, again, do I need to do this right away versus do I hold it? That's certainly something I need to take a look at. Because the 5/3, at least I could have blocked with my Cryptid Inspector. And we had other creatures. We had options to get this back, so maybe that would have been the right play there. But just to go and... I mean... I guess, you know, they curve right up. Percussionist into Ticket Booth, you know, into Razorkin, into Fear, into 6 mana Tunnel of Hate, into Roller Coaster Ride for 7. Like, they went 1 to 7 straight in a row, and I interacted, but it just wasn't good enough. GG's. Well, that is my fourth and my last attempt. Yeah, that's rough. This was rough. It's hard to say. I like draft a lot. I really do. I also really enjoy sealed, and there's certainly a lot of variance with sealed. Some pools can be absolutely just bonkers and amazing, and you can kind of just roll through this. Draft feels like it's a little bit more an even playing field. If you can draft well, if you can read the signals, you can build a pretty cohesive deck. We've obviously ran into some very, very good ones. There are some absolute bombs in this set, as there is in any set, but Duskmourn was very, very bomb heavy, I feel like. And like I said, we've done a handful of these. This will probably be the one that I post, because this was my most wins. I was really hoping to at least pick up the 4th win so we could get enough gems to maybe go at it again. But that's where we're going to land, unfortunately. So hopefully you enjoyed. I thought the deck was pretty good, to be honest with you. We didn't see a bunch of her payoffs. I only saw Bookworm once, and it got immediately destroyed, which makes sense. That's usually what you want to do. I thought we had a pretty good suite of removal. I don't feel like we saw enough of it, but that's probably not true. We saw a decent amount of it. Under the Skin was pretty cool. We had a pretty good Manifest Dread deck. When we could get like Analyst online with these, we made some great draws. Fear Falling was fantastic. Ghostly Keybearer probably really didn't fit, but the flying and evasion, we were able to punch some damage in, and that was how we were able to win some games. So overall, I didn't think it was terrible. Felt like a decent deck. 3 wins is maybe probably where it should have been, but not bad overall. But that's where we're at. Luckily, I won the last arena direct for Duskmourn, and I'm still waiting on my boxes, but hopefully they'll get here eventually, and at least I'll have those. And there's a good chance that I'm probably getting more gems and trying this again, because I really do like trying to win these. But for now, I'm going to take the break and just rest our minds and cool off a little bit, because I'm a little salty sometimes about just the draws. But that last game, I just didn't do enough, so I need to take a look back at it, and that's how it goes. So thanks for watching. Flash some socials. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We really do appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. We open product on the channel every Wednesday, so if you enjoy that, be sure to stop by. We're still bouncing back and forth between Aether Drift. I think we're up to our collectors, as well as I think we've got one more Innistrad collector coming up on the channel before we get into some new sets and some other stuff that'll be on its way. I've got some fun little series queuing up as well, and in addition to these, we'll be jumping into some Aether Drift draft, maybe trying out some of the alchemy. I don't know. It's not always my cup of tea, but we will see what the channel has for you here in the near future. With that, thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Peace.